Tim Albright with AVNation with an InfoComm 2019 special. What we're doing is we are previewing the booths of InfoComm 2019. The show itself opens the 12th through the 14th of June. Classes and everything start on the 8th, but the show itself is the 12th to the 14th of June. And with me today to talk about Draper's booth is my friend Penny Sitler. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Tim. It's always fun to talk to you.
Always fun to talk to you as well. Draper is in booth number 1342, 1342. We get any further. So as we're walking through the show floor in Orlando and we get into the Draper booth, what are we going to find this year?
We are going to have lots of mounts and structures. We began showing that kind of thing last year. Last year, pretty much everything we showed was LED. We have some more LCD in the booth along with that too. We have lots of flexibility about what we can show. Some of it is completely custom. Some of it is actually quite standard. We describe that as core, advanced, and tailored. So when a product is core, we can help you with it really quickly. But we can get all the way through into things that are quite customized. We'll also be comparing projection onto a matte white surface with an ambient light rejecting surface. This is our 1200X Tech Vision, which is extremely effective. And it's one of those things, it's not brand new this year, but you have to see what an ambient light rejecting screen can do for you in order to appreciate how it could replace some more expensive options. We have our silent partner projector enclosure, fly cage, and just around the corner at the end of our booth will be our friends from Evoko in Sweden. And they'll be showing their meeting room planning and other tools.
Very cool. Talk for a second about the core and the tailored core through the tailored. You also have the advanced. How do you help dealers when they're calling you guys up and they're like, look, I've got a situation, I've got a client that has a need. How do you guys help them decide which end of that spectrum their client and their project falls?
Well, we just need to know what partners are involved. One key thing is, well, is it LCD? So we have a lot of core options for LCD. Is it, if they say like it's Barco Unicy, well, we've got Smart Trim for that. Is it, for most other products, you are going to go over into advanced or tailored, but in some cases where we've done a lot of work with mounting a specific LED type of panel or set, if what you're doing is a basic wall with Layard and Planar's TVF, we've got you. So it's basically all around how standardized can it be and how experienced are we with it? If you're creating a really new and unique shape and space, it's going to be a tailored project.
Yeah, but if it's something that either you guys have worked with before, obviously they have worked with before, you can get into the core line. So
Yeah.
Also, you mentioned the fact that Evoko is back in your booth. Talk about that relationship for a minute and kind of explain to folks, if they're not familiar, why Evoko is part of Draper's booth.
Sure. Evoko is actually part of the Draper family of companies. Evoko is a division of Smart Mounting Solutions in Stockholm, Sweden, and Smart Mounting Solutions is a wholly owned subsidiary of Draper. So we are happy to work with these folks, very innovative stuff. Some of the LCD products in our booth actually are originated by SMS. We cooperated together on the design of Smart Trim for the Barco Unicy, and that's a product that they sell in Europe and we sell in North America. So we just have a close relationship, and Evoko, because they go into some different channels than we do, they have their own sales team.
Yep.
And we are just happy to host them in an area of our booth so that that team can have a home there too at InfoComm.
All right, very good. Their Draper's booth again is 1342-1342. But Penny, not everybody in the AV world is going to Orlando June 12th through the 14th. So if they are not, but they want to follow along with everything that Draper will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
I would recommend at Draper AV on Twitter and draperinc.com on the interwebs and all the other social medias. Look me up, look Draper up on LinkedIn and Facebook and everywhere you might want to be.
All right, very good, Draper. Penny Sitler from Draper, thank you so much. Again, the booth number is 1342-1342 for us, for AVNation. You can follow along as we also head to Orlando June 12th through the 14th. I'll give you all the show coverage from InfoComm 2019, including a visit with Penny Sitler, our friend Draper. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.